Boris declares war on fat, PM ditches his nanny state worries and demands action plan to tackle Britain's obesity crisis after blaming his severe bout of coronavirus on being overweight.
Here's a summary of the article.
The Prime Minister is determined to use the coronavirus pandemic to get people to be healthier and is said to be obsessed with getting people to cycle to work. 1 in 5 people, more than 8 million people in Britain, are at a higher risk of dying if they catch COVID-19 because of their age or poor health. If 10% of people in England are allowed to catch the virus, the scientists said, and 4% are already thought to have done so, the death toll could double. Diabetes is a common condition affecting an estimated 1 in 16 people in the UK. That includes both diagnosed and undiagnosed people. The first round of random public testing has identified only 33 positive cases of COVID-19 out of a sample of 10,705 people and estimated a national infection level of 0.27%, 1 in every 370 people. While 1.33% of people who worked in patient-facing roles in hospitals or homes tested positive for the virus, only 0.22% of those with other jobs did so. The 33 people who tested positive in the ONS survey came from 30 different households, suggesting they either lived alone or most had managed not to infect the people they lived with.
This post received a score of 59,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
When mom goes on a diet, the whole family goes on a diet. I had a college roommate very briefly who rented out a room in our house. In that time she tried to get me, my girlfriend, and our other roommate to go vegan. So much so that if I whipped up a quick stovetop burger she would purposely come downstairs to tell me about all the cruelty to animals shtick. She tried to get us to quit alcohol in favor of Mary Jane and shrooms exclusively. And chastised me for watching football NFL because reasons. She was asked to leave after a month after all her complaints to the landlord that we weren't respecting her lifestyle.
I get not wanting to smell cooking meat in your home if you're a vegan, but then it's on you to make clear when you're looking a room for rent that you require a vegan roommate. Renting from a meat eater and expecting them to change on a dime is fucking dumb.
Our college town was known as a hippie town with connections to Woodstock and Bethel, New Paltz, NY. It became apparent that she thought almost everyone in the town was like her and didn't put too much thought into the house tour. We probably gave off that image at first. She showed up for a walkthrough with the landlord while we were having a lazy day on the porch, in baggy clothes because it was laundry day, and the girls were braiding my long hair.
Lol, but lots of total hippies eat meat. Some people dress like hippies but hardly have a single associated value even.
No, stop. You make too much sense, haha. Nothing like personal experience to change an opinion. Sometimes it's a good, sometimes bad.
This is why whenever I heard people say, I hope Boris dies from corona, I always answered, I hope he almost dies, leading to a political awakening. Let's hope it sticks.
Maybe you didn't mean it to have this impression, but I think people should wish for things like this instead of the typical, I wish they'd die. Do I wish Trump would die? No, I'd much rather him have an experience so earth-shattering that he reflects on his selfish ways and undoes some of the harm he's done. Since it's all fantastical wishing, why bother wishing for death and anger when you could wish for some idealistic happiness? Edit. Listen, folks. I'm very disappointed by the cynical comments here. Oh, he'll never change. Oh, everyone dies. Yeah, I know. I think him dying is infinitely more likely than him admitting he was wrong. Good on him for recognizing it. It's better to learn from mistakes than to double down.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.